Hello, my name is Shadley and welcome back to another episode of Baltic Crusader in EU4, and honestly, manufacturing spawned in the last episode. It's another recording session, I simply forgot what I was doing, but yeah, we've grown a fair bit. We are the number 4 great power. We do have a vassal in Lübeck, and between the episodes here, or sessions, I realized that I could potentially vassalize Saxe-Lauenburg. I just need to get the relations up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by allying them. That's going to improve it a little bit. It does take me a bit over the limit, but that's fine. Also, I should probably influence Lübeck just to make them stronger. I don't plan on annexing Lübeck. I'm going to vassalize Saxe-Lauenburg. Then I'm going to diplo-annex them. I'm going to feed that to Lübeck. And that way I can, you know, get a little bit extra around there. Also, this fleet might be having a bit of a problem every now and then. France is influencing Brandenburg. Wait, Brandenburg? Oh, right, they're still alive. Technically speaking. But yeah, I can't really do much about going further into the HRE myself. Oh! Mandate is going down, so we might actually witness a mean explosion this session. Probably not necessarily in this episode, but this session most likely. Now, what I've been thinking about is I need to get through here next war against Muscovy, which is going to be in about 7 to 8 years. Depending if I declare it right away or not, but yeah, I need to get over here just so that I can start fighting Kazakhs. And that's going to give me a way in further in here. I don't need to take actually all this far, like, I think that is kind of the border over there. Urals and then Pontic Steppe and Russia is what I need to have for the Baltic Crusader achievement. But I did outline at the start of the game that I might want to try to convert Beijing to Catholic, so that's going to be our end goal most likely. We'll see if we can actually achieve that. It's like a little bit extra there. Also, I've noticed something. That they've changed the tooltip from this one. So it actually is now either +5 or -5. So I'm going to cancel that one now. Although there's not going to be a huge amount of Catholics. But I want to have the extra discipline from the absolutism at this point. And besides, it's going to give me a bit more influence, so whenever I get more lands, that's going to be more towards my pot there. But yeah, I'm just going to cancel that. It means that the clergy is going to be a bit unhappy for a little while, but it should be alright. The equilibrium is still rather insane. 89%, oh god. For the nobility it's 55, and burghers it's 64. Alright then, it's not too bad. Right, we got a lot of states that we could do, but we are currently waiting for getting the next admin tech before we do that. But we are well ahead of time in mill tech, so what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to start developing some more provinces. Although these are rather expensive right now. But that is the cheapest, I suppose, so we'll put in a little bit extra there. Trying to raise up my manpower. I'm trying to get the 1 million manpower reserve as well, but that may prove to be a bit too difficult. Right, so we are improving relations with Saxe-Lauenburg, so that's good. I should definitely proclaim guarantee to improve relations even further. It's going to take a long while to meet. Well, actually, I can influence them next month, so that's going to be an extra little bit, and then military accesses. Well, it's still going to take a while for the relations to be high enough for me to vassalize them, but I'll get that eventually. Have I got on my professionalism? No, it's only 42%, so we do need to get that much, much higher. But we are drilling 60,000, no, actually only 40,000 men right now. Never mind then. Ooh, this fleet. I'll bring you back to Wismar. Taking too much attrition there. I can probably lose a little bit of diplo points. Also, I think getting another manufactory wouldn't be a bad idea. maybe a... Oh, God, a workshop in Ladoga is pretty profitable. And then what about cathedrals? Would there be any good places, so to speak? Danzig would be relatively profitable. And these three are technically profitable, but they do take an extra build slot, whereas Danzig was just an upgrade. Now, naval batteries, we still got pretty good coverage. I would say, I mean, must I take a little bit more Norway? Speaking of Norway, do we have a truce with them? No, who are they allied with? Denmark and Scotland. Oh. No, but are they defended by... No, but we don't have casus belli against them. But that can be fixed. That can be fixed. Right, build my network. Alright, because they're Catholic, I don't get the... Right, okay. The Dales Wall casus belli. Oh well. We still got truce with them. Ottomans, I haven't fought them yet. I probably could beat them in a battle. Or like in a war, but it would be long and hard. And Lithuania is allied to Austria and Portugal. Let's actually have a look. They have quite a bit of troops actually. It's mostly the Portuguese though. Oh, Austrian praise manufacturers. Like Lithuania and Austria have about 50,000 infantry, 6,000 cavalry, and 40,000 artillery. Theologian or devotion? I'll take the advisor. Not that I necessarily need it, but on the other hand, how expensive would it be? Not much more. We don't really need more prestige right now, so I'll actually employ you. You're actually the younger one, so I'm gonna take you instead. Extra admin points, and that's gonna make sure that the rebellions, if we are going to have any anytime soon, are not gonna fire quite yet. So Bohemia still likes me, that's good. Did I... Oh, right, I was going to get some claims over here, wasn't I? Technically, I already have those claims, so I don't need a spy over there. I could be the first one to take the Miltech. Now, the infantry shock is actually rather useful, and the tactics. I suppose I will take that. I know it's a bit of a waste. Well, actually, I can wait a little bit at least, see if anyone else takes that, but on the other hand... Well, yeah, we'll keep an eye out. We might have to use some points to develop something in the meanwhile. But that's alright. Now, the... Ooh. Institution is spreading. Where do we have it already? We have it in Moscow, and then Lublin and Warsaw. Not too bad. And it's spreading a fair bit around here in St. Petersburg. So that's going to be useful. I can't quite take the institution yet, and that would require taking a lot of loans. Actually, if we have a look at the numbers, it's probably about 2,700 right now. So yeah, we might want to wait for it to spread out a little bit more. It will do spreading quite quickly though, so there is that. That's actually... we have a lot of money. So... Mazovia? Why didn't you get the institution spread? Same for East Prussia. I really wish that there was a way to... a bit like how you build the units, that you just select the edict that you want to assign and then just click on the state. That would be so useful, but unfortunately that's not an option right now. Also, that's South Karelia. Because there was a lot of spreading over there. I'll have those be that. They should be quite speedy now. I'm sure that we'll get it in Neva in no time at all. Well, it's probably going to take over a year at least, but still, it's being worked on. On the other hand, I could even speed it up a little bit further. Also save off some points. Well, not save up, technically speaking, but you know. Ooh, actually, we should definitely upgrade that one. Are there any other good trade depots that we could... Ooh, Moscow. Yuriev is kind of decent, I suppose. But it would be taking a lot of cash. We do need to save up some cash, to be fair, so I'm not going to do any more buildings right now. We did get the fleet back, so I'm going to send these to protect trade in the Baltic Sea, probably. To make sure that as little as possible of the trade is actually going out. Like, there's a fair bit of total trade in the Baltic, especially since we're trying to take all the Russian trade in here. Which is going to be rather useful, but it will take some time. Okay, I'm going to probably cancel the spy network over there. Now, I wonder, how strong is the Dutch army? Not Dutch, Danish. Starts with the D anyway. But, Denmark has 30,000. Ooh, that's actually a bit more than I expected. Also, it's Poland. I mean... Actually, I wonder if I declare war on... I don't have a casus belli, but Norway would not join... Oh yeah, Norway has a bit of a problem, doesn't it? Alright then. But yeah, I think I'll take Norway over here, and eventually I'll take more of Sweden as well. I think I'll take Dalaskogen for myself, because that is a very valuable province. Oh, I can take the admin tech. Oh, hold on. Yes, I will take that. Bohemia is culture arms. French conquest of Nanzig. Oh. France is allied with Scotland, Strasbourg, Brandenburg, and Herstek. Ooh. How strong is the French army? Strong. Okay, How strong is the Bohemia? Bohemia has 40,000. I could easily fill like 80,000 on that war. That would be about half the French army. The French army, on the other hand, is strong. Like, if we have a look at the quality... Are they my rival, actually? No, they're not. They have pretty high morale. I got actually pretty much the same. I have higher discipline, they have higher defensiveness, professionalism is a bit higher on their side, but tradition is much higher on our side. But with that professionalism, it means that they can afford losing a lot of manpower. So if we have a look at the 159,000, well, I have 130,000, so it's not that bad. They have a lot more artillery, though. On the other hand, they have a lot larger army anyway, so they have barely any cavalry. Whereas I do have cavalry, since my cavalry is actually rather useful. The extra 30% does make it worthwhile, although less at this stage of the game, to be fair. But it's still useful. But yeah, I think we are going to have to join that. So we'll have two armies over here. We'll probably send... Actually, I'm going to send this one back. With the brilliant... Oh, more British. Okay, well, that would explain why he's a good general. And... I think I can afford waiting until the next year before taking that tech. Right, let's have a look at the balance of numbers. They do have more. Strasbourg might be able to... Wait. Oh, they are large, aren't they? Okay, so is this a French conquest? Yeah, it's a French conquest. Well, I mean, I wouldn't be called in otherwise, I suppose. So we're bringing that army. I suppose I could bring this army as well. It's gonna take a long while to get there, though. Which is the problem. Maybe I'll just bring you over there, and I'll bring this army back to Prussia. Okay, some of the French troops were pushed back. I'm gonna move into Bohemia a little bit. But I don't have a huge army yet. But now I can get the Miltech. Actually, no, I wasn't the first one anymore, was I? Let's see, well, I got 21, they have not. Oh, 19 only. Hold on, so what does the Tech 20 give? They do have the better infantry, which is a bit disappointing. They don't have the better cannons yet. They have a bit lower tactics because of... I just got all that. Okay, and... Wait, is it only cannon tech? Or the cannon... Okay, I don't remember everything that good. No, the infantry fire also improves at the Baltic 20, okay. We got fully drilled troops though, so that should help a fair bit. Oh man, that is a lot of troops just being built around here. But yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for my reinforcement from Russia to arrive. Move this one over here. I don't think we're gonna have huge unrest issue during the war. Not early on anymore. Or anyway, oh, I could become the Defender of Faith. Maybe I should take that one. You know what? Yeah, I will take that. I am the Defender of Faith, and extra morale of armies 5%. So, if we have a look at the quality of armies now, war enemies, then I have higher morale, higher discipline, a bit higher siege ability, but that is insignificant difference, quite frankly. Defensiveness is on their side, because they got lucky, oh right, lucky nations. And defensive mentality to the last man. Okay, yeah, that would make sense. Then professionalism, yeah, should be alright though. We'll look at our allies as well. So Bohemia now has 75,000 men, I have 100,000 men, so I'll have the 80,000 men in this. Then who else is on our side? I'll take a sip of tea first. Right. Let me have a look at the total number of... Okay, so we got Mulhouse, Bohemia, Bregenz, Cologne, Landshut, Lübeck. Well, I mean, Lübeck has 15,000 men, so it's not terrible, but it's not great either. And Saxony, me, Palatinate. Ooh, well, okay, we got a decent bit of troops. We actually do have the numbers now, for the time being anyway. Do we have the naval supremacy? No, 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 no. Not even close. Unless they go into Baltic, then maybe, but other than that, nope. Uniform regulations. Ooh. Well, I'll be. Defender of Faith against... Wait, does that mean... Oh, cleansing the heresy. I can take a lot of provinces, force conversion. It's still the same cost but less aim, which is not bad to be fair, although... Do we... Well, the coalition map mode isn't that bad. There might be some nations that could join it, including Ottomans. But they haven't joined yet. And I'll take it. Oh, and we're gonna get a claim over here in Norway. I will unpause in a little bit, I swear. Right, I wonder what the French are going to do now. And I wonder if they have any rebellions around here. Nothing has been sieged down, at least. They do still have parts of Great Britain, or England rather. Alright, and Scotland is still independent, which is why Great Britain doesn't exist. Alright then. Station has embraced manufactories. That's pretty good. Okay, so the armies are going to take still quite a while to arrive here. Need to be a bit careful before engaging in battles. Now technically I could use force march. I believe... Or is that... I think that's actually in the last era where it's free. I don't see it here. Alright then. How high is my absolutism right now? 35? It could be 50. So it can certainly go a bit higher. Wait, what's the agenda? Build a treasure. Okay, well, I suppose if we don't spend money during this war, we should be alright. Ooh. Now it's time to go in. Ooh, that's a bad hit. At least my troops arrived there in time. Now the cavalry is dead, essentially. Our side is not doing great. Can the reinforcement get there in time, though? If they can, I mean, they are taking... Ooh, they took a lot more casualties near the end, but... Early on, we were outnumbered. That wasn't great. Actually, no. Cancel that. I'm going to pull back a little bit. I'm not going to use any mill points if I don't have to. Oh, right, we've got war taxes on. That's not bad. Okay, so someone's attached to this. It's just 1,000 men. It's Cologne, I believe. We are getting more reinforcements. Oh, I can't wait for more treasure and treasure battle. Oh, right, it was grasslands. So we have a fair bit of troops here. I'll try to keep them as a bit of a reserve all the time being. I don't want to take too much attrition quite yet until I get my troops in here, just so that I can have the mobility that I need. Besides, everything is being sieged down already. So I don't really need to worry about it. Will there be any... That's woods. I'll move this army over there. Should have the supply limit. Right, so how have the tables set... Oh god. Strasbourg is losing a little bit of money, isn't it? Right, where are the armies? They are now in Bohemia. Excellent. Let's pull them in. Right, I'm pretty sure that Strasbourg will be pieced out soon, because they've been sieged down almost entirely. Not quite, but almost. We got a lot of cannons there and some siege pips. Right, so I wonder, with my 80,000 men plus the surrounding allies, we might be able to go in and start sieging down... Oh, okay. Oh, that's going to be a costly siege there. Actually, is that... What level 4 is that? It's level 5, okay, yep. That's going to be costly, and... The launcher is going there. They don't have general there. No, they do. They certainly do, but the French don't have on their main arm. Ooh, crap. I wasn't paying attention. What I'm going to do is bring the troops here, and... Oh, are they actually coming for me? They will take the river crossing penalty. Slow down a tiny bit. Okay, you will continue that way, you will force march your way in there. We're going to stop there, then I'm going to activate the force march, and you're going to move into the battle, and Mortar is going to save the combat, I presume. Because they outnumber me quite heavily. But we're still doing a lot more damage on them. Oh god. That is going to be a lot of casualties. I'll take a little bit of corruption, I think. Okay, let's see. They took 18,000 men casualties. We took about 8.5, a little bit less than that, but let's just round it up to be more generous for them. Alright, you don't need to force march anymore. But yeah, that was a good battle. I wonder where they are heading. Spreading out a little bit here, but... Are they going... Interesting. Anyway, the French did not get beaten back from there. I wonder if I should send in Mortar or someone to clear out that army. I mean, he could certainly do it. If I could break that siege. I mean, it is farmlands. It's not great, not terrible. What if we move you to Baden? Wait, why is DC in Baden? Wait, Brandenburg is in this. Oh right, Brandenburg is OPM over there. Never mind. But unfortunately, we are actually out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, share if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description, but other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.